It's a time of innovation in music. You see business models changing right now, and I think the Entrepreneurial Musical Artist in Residence program is important because it helps students see some of those new models without ever having to leave East Lansing.
Entrepreneurship and innovation are important for today's music students because they're going to need a way to get their name out there.
You are an entrepreneur. You are a small business with one employee, yourself. And thinking that way is not necessarily something that musicians grow up doing. So I think, it's not something that should be separate from their education. It's something that should be integral to their education.
It's constantly evolving. Our world is changing every single day, and so unless you're really garnering those skills while you're in school, it can be terrifying once you leave and no one has really given you any guidance on how to really build a career in today's world.
I would say that entrepreneurship is a really important part of our education because upon leaving MSU, students who have received that kind of education have a lot more success finding themselves and finding their niche in the musical world.
I think the benefit of a longer residency is you really get to go in depth with the learning for the college students as well as engage the greater community in the learning that happens with this artist. And that kind of work wouldn't be possible if we didn't have the Federal Credit Union's endowment, so that Eighth Blackbird wasn't just doing a drive-by and packing everything into one day at the College of Music, but actually had some time to go out into the community.
This is on mission for us, absolutely, to come to a university and engage with as many students as we can in the 3 days that we have here, which I believe that we've really done. Yeah. This is about giving back, not only to the audiences where we perform, but also helping the next generation do what we're doing and hopefully do it in a new and more exciting way.
Eighth Blackbird was the perfect inaugural Entrepreneurial Musical Artist in Residence because of their reputation at the forefront of really the changing business models in music.
It was a group that I've been wanting to see for a very long time, so being able to work with them was very incredible. That was something I didn't think that would ever be able to happen.
To see these kind of players, this kind of very high quality performers, and to see them across from you and giving you advice as if they are your professors or your peers, and being so cool and so down to earth, that was, I think, it was a very rewarding experience in general, both musically and personally.
The experience I had with Eighth Blackbird when they were here was just so phenomenal, so I can't imagine the great kinds of artists that they'll bring in to top that. So I'm really looking forward to see what's next for this program.